All right, welcome back to the Onebar and Lupagus show on Onebar with Lupagus. A lot of questions out there as far as when Dalton Risner is back and healthy. Who should play guard, Ingram or Dalton Risner? We're going to talk about that. Before we do that, this is brought to you by BetUS. Check out BetUS and get 150% bonus on your first deposit up to $2,000 and 125% on your next two deposits up to $2,000. Use the promo code YouTube150. It's YouTube 150. We're going to be checking out the Monday night game, see what the spread is there. But let's do this. Mr. Ingram, he ain't great. He's not great.
He's not great. He's had some very, very low PFF scores in the 30s. Usually when there's pressure coming through the interior, it's Ed Ingram's the man where it's coming through on the inside. But you know what? As bad as he is, we're kind of used to it, right?
Well, Lupagus, he seemed like very sleepy. I don't know if he just woke up from a nap. Ingram, here's the thing with Ingram. I mean, we can look at his PFF. Total 17 pressures, 3 sacks, 1 penalty. I mean, it's kind of the same old for Ingram. Mm-hmm. His overall PFF 52. Pass blocking is a 29. I don't know if there's anybody below him. His run blocking is 62. PFF scores aside, he's a road grader on the round game. That's what it comes down to. Like, he's not going to be a good pass blocker ever, but he's pretty okay on the run game.
Yeah, if he gets those big old paws on you, he can take out defensive linemen, no problem. Even get the second level, get those linebackers as well. But yeah, I mean, here's the thing with me. I'm concerned Sam Darnold has to stay healthy. The Vikings cannot lose him. If he goes down, the whole season goes down with him. So I think you have to decide who is going to protect my quarterback the best.
Yeah, and when it comes to the pass, I mean, let's talk Dalton Risner. I mean, Risner, he's still in the IR, had the back injury, so he's still got a little ways to go here. So it's not like this is going to happen next week by any means. But Risner, I mean, he's always been a left guard. Putting him over to the right side isn't like a huge concern. But Risner's the opposite. He's a better pass blocker than he is a run blocker. We got a very good running game going this year. Aaron Jones has looked fantastic. Do you want to mess with that mojo? It's like you're kind of playing with fire here. The Vikings are 5-0. The offensive line has actually played pretty damn well. And Ingram, while he's not great, I don't think he's an overall crazy liability out there. And we're at the end of this, we're going to say who we want to be that starting guard. But like, do you really want to mess with what the line has going right now by chucking somebody new in there?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. And that's, as bad as Ingram's been, like I said, we're like used to it. Like, we know what he brings. We know what he's going to get. It's like having Garrett Bradbury at center. Like, you know what it is. You know what the strengths are. You know there's going to be some good plays. There's going to be some very bad plays as well. My curious, is Risner as bad in run blocking as Ingram is at pass protection?
It's a great question. It's a very good question. The thing with Ingram is, like, when he's out there run block, like, he doesn't get the love he should. Like, when Ingram's out there, I'm not just like crying or sweating profusely. Like, he's going to be good at the run game, but all of a sudden he'll just do something completely stupid. He'll have a horrible penalty. He'll step on his quarterback, whatever it is. It's a very good question. I don't think there's a wrong answer here. Comments, we want to know what you think or what you would do at guard. But, like, I'll let you go first. Like, when Dalton Risner's back and he's healthy, and it sounds like, according to Alec Lewis, like, there's going to be a chance Risner actually gets a shot to be that guy, but he has to prove it. That's the big thing. He has to actually prove it that he's healthy and he can do it. But if you're Kwesi, if you're the head coach, who's your starting right guard?
Well, before I reveal that, I want to check out that Monday night game you talked about from BetUS, those lines.
Yeah, you're right. Let's do it. Boom. Look at that. Buffalo Bills, New York Jets. Should be a decent game. Bills -1.
Yeah, I mean, those two teams know each other very well. Bills, I mean, here's the thing, though. You got to remember, the Jets are having anytime a team has an interim head coach, they get a boost, right? So I'm actually going to take the Jets in this one.
Wow, Jets coming out. Robert Saleh gets fired. Bills. And then whenever you're watching this, we got the Bengals and Giants as well. Bengals -3.5. But I'm taking the Bills. I'm not buying. I'm not drinking that juice.
I'm going to have a 1-week boost from Jeff Ulrich.
All right, who's your starting right guard?
I think I'm going to go ahead and just go with Dalton Risner. Again, pass protection. Sam Darnold has to be healthy. We can't have him be taking hits. And we lose him, we're done. And we're in a very special season right now. The special season will be over if Sam Darnold goes down.
Yeah, I think I'm going to stick with Ed Ingram. The run game is just so damn important. He's not. Darnold ain't doing the things he's doing unless he has a run game going. And not like Risner's just a complete liability here, but like we got to have it. And just knowing how much this front office seems to love Ed Ingram, like I don't think he's going anywhere. So I barring an injury, I think it's Ed Ingram show, and we'll have Dalton Risner as the backup in case anybody goes down. So I'm sticking with Ed. I'm sticking with Big Ed.
No, I think that's what they'll do. I think they will. I think they'll stick with Ed Ingram, or at least it's going to be like a 2-week trial where if things get worse, then they'll make the switch.
Yeah, I mean, deep down, I would love for the Vikings if a couple weeks into Risner being healthy and Ingram is struggling or something, I'd love for them to make the switch just to say, like, you know what, we don't care. Screw it. We're putting the best guy in. So we'll see what happens. The season is still a young chickadee. Only 5 games in, plenty to go. Let us know down in the comments who you would do.
Remember this: cactus spines are not thorns; they're highly modified leaves.